Olympics in Honolulu. What a way to finish your season in paradise and perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Memphis offense comes onto the field first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Memphis will be forced to punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. Let's take a look at our impact players. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the And on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Finds the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
The run inside. It's Turner.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 29. This Nevada offense really has it going. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The unproductive 1st down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Trying to set up the screen. Quick spin on the ride. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hold to go. The line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He's got it.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The throw to the outside is complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Milwin. With the catch, it's Brown. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, it's Hayden. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Turner. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
On the draw, it's Woods. Maybe a crease. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Throws and fires complete to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Turner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It is good! And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. To the air, it's Nolan. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 30. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Under fire. Nice grab in traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. The RPO, it's complete. Bust through behind his pad. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Takes the easy completion. Could not make his way to the corner. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the catch. It's Tipton. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Memphis will be forced to punt, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Now Memphis uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best player.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Open spaces. All the way back. Touchdown, Nevada.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Nolan. The short hands, it's Tipton. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play, now 1st down from the 37. Oh, they're after him, and he never had a chance.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. He'll start the third quarter with the run. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Fires left. He makes the catch. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one.
Here we go. Ready? 18. Ready, go. Go, go.
Unloads quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down coming up. The run inside. It's Turner. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's fourth down.
Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Looking for room. It's Hayden. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines. There's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just